Hi. I'm going to share with you that for about the last few years since the pandemic, I've been part of a writers group where I dedicate 30 minutes of my life, whether it's 8:30 in the morning or 11 o'clock, to writing or making something. It's usually on Zoom, but sometimes I just go my own way and do it myself. I've written blogs, teaching memos for the school, or just creative writing, which resulted in my new publication that's actually selling in Japan, Australia, and the UK. I'm very excited about that. So people that know me or don't know me are buying my book across the pond, across the planet. Pretty cool. I decided last Christmas to dedicate 30 minutes a day to create puppets of my favorite singers. And of course, not of course, but I have a Christmas tree that I'm calling Star 80 because Ross is turning 80 in March of next year. Tony Basil was my first Star 80, according to my memories, and Tiger Beat, she was born in 51, but she's really born in 43, and Hollywood Liar. Carly Simon also was born in 43, but I swear, and I have books to prove it, that I always said she was July something, 1945, but whatever. So anyway, Tony is the first Star 80. I made all these puppets of Tony, including, I was really proud of this one because it has the pose that she's doing in dance move that she's doing in Shopping from A to Z, which is a number 77 hit from 1983 on the album Word of Mouth. Now, 41 years ago, Tony had a #1 hit in America, and it went #1 all over the world between the year 81 and 82. And, it took a while to go up the chart on Billboard to 1 for 1 week. And it would be 41 years today that song. That is a really cool top 10 because Man-Eater by Hall & Oates is like a throwback to the Supremes. Tony's #1 with Man-Eater. Gloria by Laura Branigan was #2 forever. Marvin Gaye was Sexual Healing. Michael Jackson with Paul McCartney, The Girl Is Mine. Muscles was number 10 for like 6 weeks by Diana Ross. And so I'm just going to show you a couple other puppets I've made of Tony. And these are different. This is from her short film Breakaway. And all this material was given to me, or I've just been collecting. I'm very organized. I pride myself in being organized. And I don't think I'm a hoarder, but if I am, sue me. This is, Tony from her 83 album. It was called Tony Basil, which I think was brilliant. I discovered that there's a yearbook that some friend of Tony put on eBay, so I got it. She was a cheerleader in 1961, which of course preludes the Mickey video, which she was a cheerleader at 39, 38. Anyway, there she is at 18, 17. And this was on, I just think this is really cool. I'm not really happy with the skin tone on her face, so I've got to, again, repurpose that. It's been a year I've looked at these, but I put them together in a timeline, and I digitally enhanced them so they kind of matched the skin tone of the real Tony Basil. I like this one, too, because, again, this was from her film with Frank Sinatra. I think this is really cool because, again, you can go to a craft store and buy something, but like this stuff, I attracted it, and so it came to me, and so I thought this is Tony in her 1964 film with, I said, the head dancer with Frank Sinatra. And being an Italian American, that's kind of fun for me that Tony worked with Frank, Tony worked with Bette Midler, she worked with Linda Ronstadt, she worked with David Byrne, who of course I saw the show a zillion times, which my dream was to dance with Tony on the floor, but whatever, we'll go to LA and do it. But whatever the case is, Tony is amazing, and this Tony Basil doll puppet is, I have to repurpose with these feathers because if the material's good, it lasts forever, and you could repurpose it and redesign it, whether it's curriculum or a song, you can remix it and all that. These feathers are lacking, and before I gift these or send them off, I want to make certain that the feathers look like the real deal. All right, so happy belated. You got your card with a timeline, but now you're going to get the dolls. And you can make your own tree.